O&O MVP here, the one and only Michael Venom Page. This side is going to be a series of I'm going to say MVP 2.0 because I'm going to make some real drastic changes. I have been making drastic changes, but you're really going to see now. Since I was young, obviously being in combat sports since the age of 3, I've been able to bypass, shall I say, certain aspects of training. People call it natural, like, you know, I picked up things and I'm a natural athlete. I'm definitely not, because it took years of me getting my ass kicked, training non-stop. There comes a time where just the tough love on your body, the combat side of your body will start to give. If I don't change something, it will affect my results. Now, I like to not believe I'm getting older. I don't think any of us do, but I'm definitely getting older, and my body can't cope with that kind of like rough and tough action all day, every day. Whereas I've been used to doing it, and because of my style, I've gotten away with doing it for a lot longer than I reckon most people would. But I've definitely found the answer now, and I've adjusted a lot of stuff. You are going to be on the journey with me of exactly all these different changes that I've been doing, but the most important thing is my health, and I've adjusted a lot of different things. We are here at, I'm going to call it the lab of a place where it is the new era of human health. It is the same thing I'm just talking about how old I feel. This is going to reverse my age. It's going to make me last a lot longer. It's going to make me perform a lot better. We're here at Human.
You good? Ready?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You fasted?
More, yeah.
We're gonna do your bloods today and get you started on the journey. Why are you here? Why are you at Human?
For me, I just knew I needed to make some alterations on how I look after myself, because I've been very carefree, shall I say. I think I train hard. In my head, it's like, oh yeah, that'll take care of itself. But as you get older, you know, you can't, you have to do the extra bit. I've done one side of it, and it's just the hard work, you know, the punching, and you have to kick this, that, blah, blah, blah. And having on the soft side, which actually allows me to do that for a lot longer. So
it's something that you're not taught. Sports people are not taught the soft side.
Yeah.
They're not taught about the internal mechanics of how the body works, physical performance, maybe some mental resilience as well. You've definitely learned that.
Yeah.
But what I've seen that's missing in sports is how to optimize nutrition, how to optimize my environment, the way the human body operates, the environment within which it operates, sleep, nutrition, movement, stress management, flow state management, and then going a bit deeper into the internal mechanics to create the energy that your body needs, the cells, the regeneration, the healing that needs to take place. And even in camp, when you're training in camp, you're training 6 days a week, 2-3 sessions a day. That's unusually large amount of training, right? That you're putting your body. Your body's not designed to take that much load, really. How do we kind of mitigate against that load? Right? Mitigate the wear and tear that load is putting on the body, and that's what we're about. That's what we can help you with. That's what we're going to teach you. That's what we're going to support your body with, your cellular processes with. And hopefully you'll notice in this camp, in this stage, in this phase, you'll feel like you did in your earlier phases.
That's what I want.
Right?
And the start.
This is the start, yeah. I mean, this is it. And this type of approach to healthcare, to performance, has just not been around before. It's not been around, and there's not many places in the world that are doing it.
But it's funny, when I remember when I spoke to you about it, I was saying I was actually, my mind was turning to looking into a lot of what you have here, but it was separated. It's now you got to go drive over here to get this, and I'll take a train over that way to get this one and that one. So it was very difficult to find that what you're doing is having everything all in one location and just having a whole body MOT. It's literally like F1, I mean, just pull it into a stopping bit and get everything.
What we want. That's what we want. And it's been designed intentionally in that way with the specific tools that we've curated, understanding and appreciating how the human body, what support it needs, different parts needs different amounts of support. And I'll give you a little tour of the space and what we've already discussed. There's a little plan for you. So we've got MVP in the house, day one. So we're gonna get some blood work. We're gonna find out what's going on. internally, functional biochemistry analysis. We're going to be looking at any imbalances. We expect him to be healthy, normal, traditional, normal ranges. But at human, we're looking for targeted optimal ranges of his immune system, of hormones, of micronutrients, of methylation, how he takes sugar, makes energy. When I do testing here at human, we always find imbalances. Of the 2,000 plus patients that we've tested, there's never been a patient that we've said you're normal. Now, just take a moment to think about that. When you go to your doctor, how many times have you told that you're normal? Even though you might have symptoms of energy dysregulation, brain fog, swelling, etc. From this one blood test, he's going to have a 50-page report. Okay, this is just step one. So we've taken your blood now, that's going to get processed over the next 10 days. From there, we're going to give you a targeted nutrient pan, so micronutrients. We use micronutrients as a replacement to drugs. Okay, we don't like to use drugs. But if you use the right formulation and the right power of nutrients, then they can be even more effective. Because they're natural, they come from natural ingredients, supplements. You don't sleep very well?
At all. Well, it's just very inconsistent. So even like the only benefit to it is when having to fight abroad, the jet lag never really hits me, just because my sleeping patterns don't really affect anything. Going abroad, I can just stay awake and I'm fine once I get there. Usually when I get back, it's a little bit more tired, but still.
Maybe there's circadian rhythm disruption, okay? And what that means is our hormones that we produce to help us fall asleep, we actually start producing from the first moment we wake up, okay? And so when we wake up, we get natural sunlight, our cortisol should go nice and high. That gives us the energy that we need first thing in the morning. But what we're seeing in society nowadays is that people's cortisol peaks later on in the day, which means that their sleep restfulness hormones, the melatonin, doesn't get produced until later. So cortisol goes up, melatonin goes down. As the cortisol goes down, melatonin goes up. But if you're producing cortisol later, means you're waking up and you're more alert later, your melatonin won't come down until later. That's all part of the circadian rhythm disruption that's caused by environment changes over time. As we get synthetic blue light exposure, which tells the brain that you're in natural light, for example, like we're using our screens later. So you might see some people wearing those red light glasses. That's something that you can do. There's also there's other ways, nutrients wise, we can help kind of balance your hormones. Breathing exercises will be teaching you, and also we'll be asking you to get yourself one of these health wearable rings so you can track your heart rate. Before you get married. You'll be married to your health.
I like that.
Like, I reckon if you just got on top of certain things like that and actually had a proper routine, then you would see a massive difference. Because at the moment you're working at like, I reckon 20%. Your whole career you've probably worked at 20% of what you could give. If you switch.
This is why this is so important to me, because I'm like having a better understanding of like, I'm literally working from a deficiency. So
you said 20% because you know an MVP, his sleep pattern. Is that the main reason why you said 20%?
Pattern, and you're a bit naughty sometimes. You're not like, even if you're in camp, you're still having a little going out partying, which is nice. Look, you've got to live your life.
It's funny to say that because my coach was like, you need to be careful because a lot of the guys, they'll want to come out with me or go somewhere with me, and I'll go out and I'll have a couple hours sleep, same thing as saying, get up, go and train and do sparring the next day and beat everybody up. But he's like, you can get away with that for right now, but not everybody else can. So you've got to tell them to go home, basically. But I'm still performing quite really high levels. So imagine if I didn't have that exactly the same. I had the extra.
I think I can see why you're saying 20% now. There's so many athletes that live religiously. They will treat it will be a morning routine to night routine, and when they're in camp, like that's it. And just for you philosophically, if you're willing to kind of go into that mode for this camp,
but that's the whole purpose of this now. Getting cutting out loads of stuff. I want to do it properly, otherwise there's no point doing it. I've already incorporated a lot of things and then this is the main aspect of it. I want to really add all these things and have my body regenerate and feel good. Like okay, yeah, with good sleep, with good nutrition and all that kind of stuff as well. Because they're getting into nutrition. I've never stuck to any kind of schedule for anything, and I struggle to. But this is me now trying to, okay, I want to do this, I want to eat at this time, you know what I mean?
You said you're quite good with your weight.
Yeah, that side of it. For some, my body seems to just respond. Sometimes like when I know I've got a fight, my body's like, okay, we're ready now. And seriously, people see me from 1 week to the next, and they're just like, wait, you was way bigger than that last week. So I've been fortunate in that sense, and I don't kill myself in weight cuts. When I get down to that last bit, so even at the day of weighing in, you look at the energy across the board of fighters. Everyone's like this, and I'm here, music, bouncing around. I've still got loads of energy. So that's one thing I've been fortunate, and I've never missed a weight ever.
Yeah. So this is going to be an education.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I wanted to kind of document it as well, because I do want to see the MVP at the end of this. I just want to see the differences. You know what I mean? Because I genuinely believe it's going to be 10x, and I was already a problem, so I feel sorry for my next opponent. Where are we going first?
Well, let's get you let's get you some food first, or coffee or food, because you've been fasting, and then we're going to get you on the hyperbaric.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.